What if a world-renowned creative icon, who boldly risked her life to expose the brutal realities of a ruthless political revolution, suddenly left this world, leaving behind a global empire of art, film, and human rights activism? On a heartbreaking Thursday afternoon, an absolute wave of profound grief and shock completely shattered the international literary and cinematic communities. Global broadcasting outlets have officially confirmed that legendary Iranian-French graphic novelist, filmmaker, and fearless activist Marjane Satrapi has tragically passed away at the age of 56. The French presidency instantly released an emotional tribute, mourning the catastrophic loss of a leading cultural figure who spent her entire existence fighting for absolute freedom and universal human dignity. But beneath the prestigious awards and international acclaim lies a deeply moving, beautifully tragic personal story that has left her closest companions completely heartbroken. Insiders have revealed that the legendary creator essentially passed away from overwhelming emotional sadness, just over a year after the tragic loss of the absolute love of her life, her husband Matthias Ripa. How did a young girl who survived the terrors of the Islamic Revolution, endured homelessness on the cold streets of Europe, and faced intense political persecution, transform her childhood trauma into the most influential graphic masterpiece of the modern era? Watch this video until the very end, because the incredible hidden history of her masterpiece Persepolis, her defiant rejection of France's highest honor, and the powerful final foundation she created to save international students are about to be fully exposed. To understand why Marjane Satrapi's sudden departure has triggered such massive heartbreak across the globe, you have to look at the explosive, revolutionary impact of her artistic journey. Born in northwestern Iran, a decade before the historic 1979 Islamic Revolution, she grew up in an intense environment defined by political warfare and extreme ideological oppression. Many of her beloved family members and closest friends were brutally persecuted and executed by the regime, including her heroic uncle Anush, who requested her presence as his single final visitor before facing a political execution. To protect her from the ongoing horrors of the war, her parents made the heartbreaking decision to send her alone to Vienna at the tender age of 14. It was during these isolated teenage years that Satrapi faced ultimate survival challenges, eventually becoming completely homeless and living on the cold streets for 3 months, until a near-deadly bout of bronchitis landed her in a hospital. When she finally returned to her homeland, she discovered a painful reality that many refugees know all too well. She was deeply homesick for a place that no longer existed. This profound emotional displacement became the beautiful fuel for her groundbreaking, monochrome graphic novel series, Persepolis. Released to massive international acclaim, she later adapted the book into a stunning black-and-white animated feature film. The cinematic masterpiece tied for the prestigious jury prize at the Cannes Film Festival and made historic waves by scoring an Academy Award nomination, making Satrapi the first woman ever nominated for Best Animated Feature. But what truly cemented her legacy as an absolute powerhouse of civic engagement was her total refusal to stay silent in the face of modern injustice. In 2024, she was officially offered France's highest and most prestigious award, the Legion of Honor. In a jaw-dropping move of political defiance, Satrapi boldly rejected the medal, bluntly writing to French authorities that supporting a women's revolution cannot be reduced to simple photos or empty speeches, demanding real, actionable support for people fighting for democracy. Even while battling profound personal grief after her husband's passing in 2025, she focused her final energies on building a beautiful legacy. She established the Matthias and Marjane Ripa Satrapi Cinema Foundation, an incredible institution explicitly designed to provide financial and educational support for international students coming to Paris to master the art of filmmaking. Marjane Satrapi's physical journey may have ended, but her black and white panels will forever shine as a universal beacon of hope, courage, and human resilience. What is your favorite memory or book from Marjane Satrapi's incredible career? How did her revolutionary work in Persepolis change your perspective on storytelling? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay completely ahead of the game with breaking cultural news, raw artistic documentaries, and deep historical biographies, please make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another video. Stay alert, keep your eyes open, and we will see you in the next one.